So I often say the reason that I have a job is that people make bad decisions, whether that's adults or kids. Kids in particular often find that what they do is sort of risky behavior, or they try things that are beyond their skill set. So, somebody had a skateboard or a longboard on the top of a hill, and they're not really experienced, but they think, this looks like fun, I'm gonna go down this hill, when they don't have the experience to do it. Or somebody on a trampoline with 3 or 4 other kids on the trampoline, or fooling around in the monkey bars or the playground, and really just participating in risky behavior. Some of that is just being a kid, and some of it's unavoidable, but some of it is avoidable. Things like helmets, wrist guards, just really not participating in activities that are beyond your skill set. It's okay to start slow and easy and work your way up before just jumping into an activity that might end up with you getting hurt.
You can't take that risk of jumping off a cliff, let's say, thinking that you'll be just fine. It's at the risk of you being healthy and breaking legs or whatever it may be, to the extent of possibly death. So you have to be always thinking about your safety. I know it's hard because that's not what you're thinking, but that is so important. We understand the other mistakes you're making and we accept them. That's part of growing up. But when it comes to safety, think twice before you do something. Double check it. Ask, are you sure you want me to do this? What if this happens? Name it. People will be there to support you.
Yeah, well, I think the important thing to remember, for anybody, especially kids, is that, everybody who works at the hospital or works in a clinic or doctor's office, they're there to help the kids, to help the people. And we do a really good job, making people try to feel comfortable, make it a less scary experience. So when they come through the emergency department, there'll be a friendly, smiling nurse who will, help them. They'll give them pain medication. There'll be what's called an ortho technologist or a cast technologist who will help put a splint on them to make them feel comfortable. The x-ray folks who are very, gentle when they're taking the x-rays to help, diagnose the problem so I can know what the issue is. And then, once it's time for them to come to the operating room, if that's where they end up, again, it's a real team approach, and everybody does a great job of making kids feel comfortable. And I look around actually in the OR, and you can see stickers on the wall of things like Paw Patrol or Frozen Princesses, just to try to make kids feel comfortable in that environment. And it's really the same up in the pediatric ward. It's actually a kind of a fun, friendly atmosphere with cartoons on the wall and pictures of animals. And it's all to make kids feel comfortable and make it feel like less of a scary experience. Because even though it's unique for the child and the family, for us, this is what we do every day. We feel very comfortable, confident looking after people, and it's routine, and it's really nothing to be scared about.